Hello, welcome to the 7th part of the Ultimate Decades Challenge on my channel. All the episodes of the series are up on a playlist, so if you have not watched the previous ones, just go ahead and watch them and then come back here. If you enjoy the Ultimate Decades Challenge and if you want to see more episodes from the series on my channel, please like and subscribe so that you do not miss the next episode. Comment down below telling me what you think about the video, any recommendations, anything really. I did a huge CC shopping haul today, and I added a lot of historical CC to the game that I didn't have before. I value any kind of support very much, and it goes greatly appreciated. As you can see, we're opening up with Bastion's birthday. That is a very big moment. This is a very important birthday because Bastion is the second son of our founder. He rolled to not get married, so he totally lost the potential to have an heir from his line, but still, off the bloodline, so we have to keep track of anything that's happening, and he did have 10 baby tries. I think we should just jump straight into this role for Bastion, because it's a pretty big one, and like I said in the previous episode, I think that we need to keep doing real-time dice rolling for important roles, and I do consider this one to be a quite important one. I was thinking that he's kind of a burden because he takes up a slot in the household and he cannot move out since he cannot move out. But then again, what if Bartholomew dies? What if Bartholomew and Antonia die and the children of the third generation that are our heirs do not have somebody to take care of them? Who's going to take care of them? I mean, we do have some other side households, but they're going to have their own babies. So Bastion would be a good candidate or good solution to raise those babies in case we lose the parents. Of course, the parents are fine right now. They're young adults, so they have a lot of time ahead of them. But, you never know. And also, we do have the fact that Justine got into an arranged marriage because of Bastion and her family finding out with her birth. They have been secretly meeting, and she would be absolutely devastated. She would have lost everything. She's already depressed, and if Bastion dies, I don't know what's going to happen to this girl. But maybe, she's pregnant right now, so if something happens to him, the baby might survive, and it will be like she has a part of him with her. I don't know. There's a lot of things to consider because what if that baby dies and she doesn't raise a baby from Bastion? I don't know. In any case, I am not too worried about this role because there are reasons why I would like him to stay alive, and there are reasons why I wouldn't mind so much if he died, which is why I don't think I will plead for him if he rolls badly. You might be asking yourself, what is a bad roll? What is that number that he has to not roll? I will tell you straight away because I don't remember either. Oh, okay, and it's a lot of them. It's a 2, a 6, an 11, a 13, and a 14. Let's see, what is Bastion Fairchild going to roll? Oh my gosh, he rolled an 11. So we're gonna be losing Bastion. That's gonna be sad for Bartholomew and Bernadette that just got married and she's pregnant. That's gonna be sad for, of course, Justine. Oh dear lord, I might just let that child grow up out of pity, because if she loses the child too, honestly, if the little baby that she is pregnant with does not make it, I fear that she is going to delete herself. Bastion was born in 1303. He lived to his 18th birthday. Just as a reminder, Bastion was part of twins. He was Blaze and Bastion. Blaze did not make it. He only lived up to 3 months. He still had 6 baby tries. And I also think that maybe his death would send Justine into early labor. Well, that's a great start to the episode. A very depressing start to the episode. And he still hasn't fucking blown his candles. That is so fucking sad. Damn, man, why did I do that? Before he blew his candles. That's crazy behavior of me. Bastion, I wish I could wish you a happy birthday, but I know it's not gonna be happy, so I'm not gonna say it. Okay, so what trait would you have had? Unflirty. Okay. Man, okay. I think you're just doomed. That was quite useful in the house. Let's be honest, okay? I'll be honest. He did do a lot of the chores. He did help around quite a bit. Not as much as Bernadette, but he did. He did. Especially with the animals. Oh, Bernard sent him a gift, and Bernadette sent him a gift. And no, Catherine is dead. Don't say that. Also, I'm going to say it now because since he's going to die, we're not going to be able to see that. I had considered the possibility of having a sort of polyamorous relationship between Justine, her husband, and Bastian, I had considered that. Maybe because he liked animals and he would have spent more time around animals, we're gonna say like death by chicken. This little chick did it. It's the only one awake. Bastian pushed the chicken just a little too far and he went a bit velociraptor on him. Right, because they're relatives of dinosaurs, right? Yeah, and also this makes sense because nobody pleaded for him. She was sleeping and he was eating. Oh no, the baby's also eating. Why is it? Wait, you are full on. Don't become a glutton child. No. Go ahead and like do something productive. Go and play with that. I wonder if Grim is stunned that nobody's here to plead for this person. Oh my god. What the fuck? Aurora just trotted over his corpse. That was crazy. Yep. There we go. Bastian has passed away, become a free roaming ghost. Do you think they've realized? I think they've just realized. Yeah, loss of a sibling. And we're gonna have to go and bury Bastian in the family cemetery that I've made. I swear this feels like I planned it. I did not. I was gonna be fine with whatever we had. I did not intentionally want to kill him. I just rolled an 11. I just rolled an 11, okay? I'm innocent, I swear. I cannot force a roll. Otherwise, I wouldn't have lost Crescentia. You can trust me on that. Oh my god, even the horses are not that sad. I remember when our founder died, Aurora was like sad and crying, but now they're just uncomfortable and fine. And like they're acting like they're crying, but I know they're not. So this is the grave that I have created for Bastian. I guess also a chance to show you the other graves that I have sort of like changed into looking like this. Lissa is right here. And they're all engraved with their dates of birth and death to make it more detailed and realistic. Bartholomew is mourning his little brother right now. I also made this little grave for Crescentia. Now, tell me why I went back to the main household and found Death practicing archery. Anyways, I guess I should show you the little makeover that I gave Antonia. I'm also trying out this cast background specifically for the Ultimate Decades. I gave her this little hairstyle for formal party outfit and hot and cold weather. Gave her this little coin necklace. Don't forget that Antonia is meant to be middle class. She's not meant to be poor peasant. I actually changed her braids to this style of braids. The other one had like more like bangs swept to the sides. These ones are like longer, which I think is also kind of cool because it like maybe they grew longer. I think this one suits her face a little better. I also changed her sleepwear to this little dress that I think looks much better. I also gave her like this little blush or like something on the face. I don't know, I think she looks much cuter like this. Maybe it's also the fact that she's now an adult and adult faces are a little bit sharper. So it is the eve of 1322. Bastian's death was basically all that happened. As you remember, Bonnie, Boleyn's wife, had given birth to little Catriona, and little Catriona aged up to an infant, so we're gonna have to roll to see if she survives. I have the dice here. This is just what it rolled when I clicked for a 20-sided dice. Man, what is happening? Wait, little Catriona is fine. She rolled a 5 and that is actually okay. If she was a baby, that would be bad and she would be dying. But she rolled a 5 and she needed to not roll a 12, 16, or 18. So she's gonna be fine. Clevin from our main household. We have Clarissa and Clemens from the Bernard Alyssa line. And we also have Catriona from Boleyn. Looks like exactly like her mom, except for the hair. Sadly, she didn't get her mom's hair. She got her dad's hair, the light brown. To be honest, I think she got the short end of the stick here because she got brown eyes and brown hair, and when she could have gotten at least the green eyes from her dad or the red hair from her mom. But alright, so I'm here with Antonia. She's into labor, and we will see what is going to happen with her third birth. It's another boy. Okay, we're gonna name the second boy Caspar. I think that's a really fun name because it reminds me of Casper the ghost. It seems it was a medieval German name. Okay, it was one baby. That's nice. Alright. For Antonia to survive this birth, she needs to not roll a 1. So, is she going to survive? Please survive, Antonia. She got a 10. She's okay. For the baby to survive, no 5, 10, 15, or 20. Oh my gosh, a 1. Thankfully, those roles were not reversed. If it had been the opposite, we would have lost both mom and child. I am here with Annalie because she has given birth again for a 4th time, and this time she gave birth to another boy. So she has had 3 boys, and her firstborn was the only girl. The game automatically named this boy Bennett, but we are not going to go with that name. This baby is going to be called Karsten, a name that I found on a old Swedish names website. And so we are going to roll to see if she survives and if the baby survives. Before we go ahead and do that, I wanted to show you this family tree that I've created. I think it's wonderful to look at family trees in this challenge. And yeah, here we have like the founder, specifically Alexander, the founder, his sister Alyssa. We have the 2nd generation here. And here we have like the first babies of the 3rd generation, Generation C. It's really fun to update this and keep track of what everyone looked like for like lookalikes down the line and things like that. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I am doing a family tree on the side. She needs to not roll a 1, as always. 17. She's okay. For the baby to survive, no 5, 10, 15, or 20. The baby survives as well. Okay, so little Carson will survive being a baby. I'm gonna go ahead and use up my last baby try for Bernard. They might not get pregnant, and that is all the babies that they're gonna be able to have. Do you guys think she will be pregnant? I don't know. I have a feeling she will not be pregnant, and that is gonna be it. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying shit. Okay, let's take a pregnancy test and see. You want to cry at your mom while she's taking a pregnancy test? Yeah, she's not pregnant. Wow, my instincts are so good sometimes. I'm shocked at myself. Do you have to do any birthdays anytime soon? We just have to do the baby. Okay, so we are fine. They're toddlers, so they're gonna have a little bit of a longer life stage right now. Okay, so that is it. 0 out of 7 left. We're here with Justine Cloton, the not wife, but the love interest of the late Bastian Fairchild. It's her time to give birth, and we're gonna see if this baby will be alive for her to have a reminder of Bastian. It's a girl. Okay, so what are we going to name this little girl? I didn't prepare a name. I need to find a French name. We're gonna name this baby Constance. In French, I guess it would be pronounced Constance. Let's roll to see if Justine survives, first of all. Justine survives. Does the baby survive? The baby survives. Thankfully, I'm so glad that the baby survived. Okay, I hope this baby manages to survive until, like, I don't know, a teen at least. And we also have Bernadette, who sadly gave birth on her own without me for the first time, so that's a bummer. But she gave birth to a boy. I will be naming this boy Kraft. Kraft is another old High German name. I wasn't able to find any good options for an old Norwegian name. I think it's difficult because of C in general. It seems like it's a difficult, limited letter for a name at this time. Let's see if Bernadette survives this birth. It would be horrifying if she does not. So let us hope and pray that she's gonna be okay. Let's roll for Bernadette. Okay, thank goodness she's okay. And let's roll for the baby. The baby is also fine. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, for some reason, I think her in-laws don't like her. They're going up to yell at her. They're really angry. I don't know what's happening. They both want to yell at her. And she's just like given birth yesterday. Are we for real? Why do you guys suck? Have they cancelled it? No, she is still angry. Yeah, there she goes. What the hell? They both just yelled at her. Why? Is it because they slept in there? Oh my god, okay. Burger is a I love him, Ghana. Aggravating conversation. Feeling angry with an unpleasant conversation. We do not have any sentiments. Maybe because they did it on their bed, but like, excuse me, we're newlyweds. We are meant to share this bed. There's no other double bed here. Are we serious? I'm just going ahead and using another baby try that they have. I really like this tapestry. This entire room is just so cozy. I really like this house. Okay, using my fortune telling abilities, I think she will be pregnant. Also, I changed something that was glitchy on her outfit, and now that's what she looks like. She's got the fur thing and also a little cape thing. I gave her another long cape from the big shopping that I went yesterday. Yes, she is eating for two. I was right, man. It should be like a medium or something. If you want any links to an item that you see in the video, please ask me in the comment. I will be more than happy to just tell you and direct you to where I got it. I wish I knew where the stupid interaction was about sharing the news for a baby. Like, I just don't know where it is. So I'll see you guys really soon to age up the baby to an infant. We also have one more birth to cover, Bonnie's and Boleyn's baby. So this baby is actually a girl. Okay, we're gonna go for Celestia. Celestia Fairchild. What a beautiful name. Let's see, she's gonna have is she going to have the same fate as Crescentia? Let's roll for Bonnie first. Did she survive this birth? She survived the birth. And did little Celestia survive? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Celestia survived at least being a baby. I'm gonna stay with them for a little bit because it's Boleyn's birthday tomorrow. He's gonna age up into a young adult. I am using another tray for a baby with them because he had 8. Oh, the babies are crying. And we've only used 2. As you can see, 2 babies. Shut the fuck up. Who told you to bottle feed the baby? Who told you to go wash your hands out of nowhere? Oh my god. Okay, I know you're hungry, but I want you to check if you're pregnant. Place your bets. Is she? Oh my gosh, she is. Okay. I also felt that she would be. I hope you're not bottle feeding. Oh my god, you're bottle feeding again? Who fucking told you to do that? No, don't do it. So it is Cleven's birthday. Oh great, he's intense. That's exactly what I wanted. And he survives. This is what little Caspar looks like. So I'm here with Boleyn's family, with Boleyn's household, and it is his birthday, so we're gonna see if he survives to become a young adult today. It is snowing, so I went ahead and tried to add some holidays. Basically added Halloween, and I added Easter, and I also added May Day. I'm trying to like put these as in like one full year, which is 6 days for me. However, I will be changing some things. Like for example, right now it's winter and I don't have May Day. It is a sunny holiday. It is a spring holiday. I could figure out where to put it based on how long the year is, the 6 sim days. And so it falls on May/June, and that's pretty perfect. And also, I deleted Halloween in summer because I think that doesn't really make sense. I can see it happening in any other time of the year, but not in summer. You know, despite the seasons and the weather being a different system than mine, like with the 6 days, I can't control that. It's part of the Sims. I haven't added the Saint Valentine feast yet because it's something that started in 1380, as far as I know. And so I will be adding it in the next century, so in the 1400s. Boleyn has invited his cousins and his sibling Bernard. Also, I just want to mention that unlike Bastian, this birthday is really important for him to succeed because he does have 2 babies. He has a baby and an infant, and these babies need him, and his wife is also pregnant right now. Happy birthday, Boleyn. Boleyn, my dude, where are you? Boleyn aged up, and let's see what his last trait, at least officially, is going to be. No, I don't accept it. What? No, I don't remember him ever being mean, so I don't think that that's correct. Oh, really? Materialistic? Like your brother? I mean, okay, I guess. I have to keep it because it kind of makes sense. So not roll a bunch of numbers, but we'll see. 5. I think 5 is an okay number for a young adult birthday. Claricia, how did your baby niece give you a gift? That's sweet, but weird. In this family, we have birthdays tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, so maybe I should stay here. She doesn't need anything and she's crying all the time. I don't understand it. I got a sensitive infant? Like, what the hell? Both of them of their birthday, actually. Okay. Sad thing that I actually ate the cake. Why do they always think that they know better than you when they're taking care of babies? I just don't understand. Oh my god, everybody shut up. I really want to age up these babies. Holy shit. Oh no. It was Catriana's birthdays first. Okay, so I need you to bake cake again. Also, I was having a lot of issues with my USB hub before, and I bought a new one that seems to actually work fine. And I don't know how the sound is gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna affect the sound in any way, but I hope it's going to go all right. and better than before. It's so interesting how they put the cake in this desk, on this desk. I never thought that you would be able to put a birthday cake over there. Can we please age up this fucking baby? Can we please age up this fucking baby? Oh my god, they all fucking suck. I hate them. I need you to all fucking shut the fuck up and turn your brains off. I know you don't even have them, but turn them off. What is wrong with you? Literally, what is fucking wrong with you? This baby either is glitched the fuck up or they hate it. No, I turned off autonomy. Why do you go and do shit yourself? Oh my god, finally. Okay. So, after much effort, finally we're aging up Catriona. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh my god, unhappy infant? Seriously? Well, of course you were an unhappy infant. You kept crying all the time even though we were trying to help you. Oh my god. Angelic? From sensitive to angelic? Well, alright then. For little Catriona to survive, she needs to not roll a 4, 8, or 12. Does she make it? I think she does, right? Yes. Okay. This is what little Catriona ended up looking like. I kept her hair as she aged up, and I gave her a few skin details as well as this little dress. I did remember that Boleyn is from a technically wealthy family. Happy birthday, little wait, what's her name? Yeah, Celestia. Happy birthday, Celestia. Not that. Okay, so what is she going to have as a trait? Okay, that's fine. I like that. Why did she age up with green hair? I don't know. She needs to not roll a 12, 16, or 18. I hope you survive, little Celestia. Yes, she survives. Okay, great. So this is what little Celestia looks like. She's got these beautiful green eyes from her dad, and she has her dad's hair as well. So now we are with Bernard's side of the family because I need to age up Karsten. He actually was born before Celestia, but oh well, that doesn't really matter. They're all gonna age up. All the babies that need to be aged up to date are going to be aged up. So little Karsten is going to be a sunny infant, another sunny infant. Okay, and he's going to be fine. All right, this is little Karsten. He's not that charming, I would think. I'm so mean sometimes. We have this baby and one more left for the roles right now. So this is Bernadette's baby. Happy birthday. Okay. Oh, a sensitive infant. Okay, that's our second sensitive infant. Oh my god, purple hair again. 14. I think 14 is fine. Let me check. Yes, 12, 16, 18. 14 is fine. Kraft is so pretty. He's so handsome. Look at those blue eyes from his dad and his grandma. So pretty. And he also got his mom's hair color. And this might be also his mom's skin color. All right, for the last baby, we have Constance, the only child of Bastion, surviving, at least for now. And here we go, little Constance. What are you going to be? Wiggly! Okay, that's the first time we've had Wiggly. I really hope she survives because I really want a baby from Bastion to remain alive. But we have seen all the infants so far survive. And I'm scared that this is going to be the first bad roll of the day. Will you survive? Oh my gosh, okay, I think she survived. 2. It's not a 12, it's not a 16 or an 18. I am so happy she got her dad's green eyes and she has her mom's light brown hair. She is really cute, really pretty, really elegant, and I think she is going to be like a little princess when she grows older, and I really want her to. So I've been trying to get Antonia pregnant, and she isn't becoming pregnant. I think the last 2 times she hasn't been, although I'm not too worried because he has an unlimited number of tries because he's the heir. But, you know, it is something to consider, I guess. Whenever it's really snowing like this, I find it very difficult to take care of, like, the farm because the Sims have to be outside. Alright, let's see if you're pregnant again. Okay, she is pregnant this time. Alright. Also, I kind of changed the way that the house looks. So I did this for the living room. I put the dining room here. I changed the table of the dining room. And I kind of did this for the kitchen. I put the bookcase in the bedroom, put the bassinets like this. The baby room, children's room, it looks like this right now. And then this is teen, and I can also put another bed here or two. Clevin has been pretty alright. He is fussy, so he does. I think the only bad thing about him is that he keeps waking up and leaving his bed. He does not want to go to sleep, but that is not made from fussy. That's made from hates bedtime, which is such an awful little trait. I've never seen it before, I think, but terrible, absolutely terrible. I put him to sleep, and then he wakes up and goes to wake up his parents just for no reason. It's so annoying. And he gets that little action that's called escape bedtime and ask for something like that. Oh, bills, right. And also about the bills, well, I figured that even though I wanted to do twice a year, I'm not as often in a household that I do all that anymore. So I'm just gonna do it whenever it comes in the mail. Plus, it's not like I have too much money that I'm like, oh, okay with spending it all the time. So I'm just going to be paying the bills whenever they arrive, not sooner than that, not with that rule about twice a year. Oh, she likes gardening now. Okay. I got you to be a bit more like a fancy sim, but maybe like you're kind of changing since you were living here, you're spending your life here. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but I really like how her and Bartholomew have this relationship where he's doing a lot of like physical tasks. She's doing she's not doing so many. She's just been focusing on like rest and having the babies and taking care of them. Well, actually, what I meant to say is that I really like how they like both do things regardless of, you know, the wife and the husband, which I find great because I hate gender roles, but we are playing historically. I don't know what's happening today. They keep refusing to take care of their babies. You want the bottle? Really? Well, I'm so sorry, but there's no alternative here. Well, you can cry all you want, you little bitch. I guess it's because the infant realized it's gonna starve to death somehow, instinctively. Happy birthday, little Caspar.
Huh?
We're gonna see if you will age up into a toddler. La la la. Okay. A charmer. Oh no. Is he gonna have the same fate as Crescentia? She was also a charmer and she died. We have to roll an actual dice for this birthday because it is in the main household. I hope luck is on your side, little Caspar. A 15. He's okay. So this is little Caspar, and oh my gosh, he looks so much like Bastian. I don't know if it's the hair. It might be the hair. But wow, like the really white skin, the curls, the brown curls, and green eyes. Even though these eyes are Bartholomew. So I'm here with Bernadette. She has gone into labor. I am in time. And we're gonna have this baby. And we're gonna roll real dice because Bernadette is a really important, directly tied to the family sim. I am thinking it's gonna be a girl because she already had a boy. And I don't know though. Where are you going? Okay, it is a girl. Once again, I am correct. We're gonna roll first to see if Bernadette is gonna survive this birth. Hopefully this is not too big of a deal. 11. So she's fine. Does the baby survive? 2. The baby survives. So I will use this name. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Hopefully the baby will not die immediately after. So we're gonna name her Cecilia. Nordic form of Cecilia. And I'm not gonna make them try for another baby because it's actually her birthday today. And I'm glad that she managed to give birth to this baby before. I really love how I've put these things as like trophies or something because I feel like that really matches the whole Viking aesthetic. Oh my god. Your mother-in-law really hates you, girl. Okay, so what is her third trait going to be? Oh, a bookworm. Okay. I don't feel like she was the most bookwormish in the family. I feel like her other siblings read a bit more than her. Oh my gosh, I do not want this to go badly. 2, 6, 11, 13, 14. So let's see what the dice has to say about this birthday. Okay, she's okay. Thank goodness. She rolled a 20. I don't think I want to change it though. I'm gonna keep it with the Mount Komorebi one. Okay, let's go for the baby try. Okay, that really convinced him, huh? The fact that you just did that. You just farted. Alright, are you pregnant? We have to check. Do not sleep. Actually, do we have to check? We don't really have to check, do we? Well, actually we do. He's not a young adult. He does not have as much time as you do. So, move. She is pregnant. Okay, so it seems like we have a sort of a situation with Bonnie here. I don't mean the door. I mean, and yes, she is in labor. I mean the fact that she is a young adult and she aged up at some point. Actually, not at some point. She aged up either today or yesterday because she has been a young adult for a day. I, of course, need to roll for her to survive being a young adult. Let's give birth to this baby girl. Well, actually, it's actually not going to be a baby girl. I'm almost 100% sure that it's going to be a boy. She has given birth to 2 girls. It's definitely going to be a boy. I also think that the belly looks a bit more sharp. Yep, it is a boy. I don't know, again, if that's how you pronounce it, but it means whelp young dog in Scottish Gaelic. And it's a name that's... it's a name that you can trace back to the 13th century of a Scottish lord. So I think that's pretty neat. Kaelian, at least have the red hair. Jesus Christ, please somebody have the red hair in this family. Does she survive this birth? Yes, she does. Does the baby survive the birth? Yes, the baby survives the birth. Okay, now, does Bonnie survive becoming a young adult? I think this is a bad number. Yeah, 13. Oh no. Oh no. She was sick. We are having a winter. She was sick and she knew that things were bad, but she held on to deliver this baby. So it's not, technically the birth. Maybe a combination of having an illness and then giving birth. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to actually make Boleyn remarry just yet. We do have a bunch of babies in total for this generation. I'm going to leave him here to take care of his 3 children. Let's take a look at Boleyn's baby tries. So he has 6 left. We're gonna store those for a bit. Oh, rabbit rodent fever. Maybe that's what we'll do, but just, for the fever part. Oh, actually we can plead. I hate how I keep randomly remembering that. Okay, we're gonna do this. That is so awful. You are not fine right now. I need you to actually cry. Please say, well about Bonnie's demise? No. Please spare her, dude. It's so unfair.
Did you choose it?
Please. No. Do you see, Death? Look at this. I have 3 children to take care of. I have a baby, an infant, and a toddler. Where is the toddler? Oh, the toddler is downstairs. Are you seeing this, dude? So we do have Cleven's birthday, the firstborn from our heir, but I am not going to do his birthday right now because we are going off the time limit. I think this episode might become too long if we do that. I'm going to leave that for first thing next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you reached up until this point, please, again, like or subscribe or comment. Anything really helps me and pushes my videos forward so that, making them is more worth it for people to see and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this part. I know it had a lot of roles and a lot of babies, but we are just at that time of the generation, of the timeline, where we need to populate and to have the next generation secured. Have a great day, have a great night wherever you are in the world. Goodbye!